Yeah. I look awful. Let me shut this out. I'm tired. I think this thing killing me, y'all. Uh, right. I am wore out. uh, Waiting on you guys. I'm tired. I know I look a mess, y'all. I'm sorry. But I wanted to get on here and see how you guys are doing. Let me put up my other. Oh, I didn't go StreamYard. So I don't have to worry about it. Oh well. Hey Sherry, hold on, girl. Girl, I'm tired. I am. We've been working on that thing all day. I made you a mod, Sherry W. Take and say something so I can make sure it worked. But I am. I'm tired. Um, I am. It's kind of hard to tell on here, but I'm blistered. I'm wore out. I said I'm going to bed tonight. Um, I'm supposed to go get my shower. Y'all, it's storming here. We getting wind and rain. We had to run to Tractor Supply and get some clamps. I will, girl. He he is working his tail off too. Um, our arms is so sore. Okay, parts of it, guys. You guys didn't get to see because it didn't video it. Let's just say, glad you guys didn't see the bloopers. Because we had plenty. I told him, I says, Lord's got to help us with this thing because um, our arms hurt. Because when you ain't tall enough to do too much, I don't know if you guys seen it, but I was trying to use a garden rake holding a pipe. It still wasn't tall enough. We put the boards up. There'll be one that goes all the way around on both sides, and then down at the bottom because it's gonna have the sides is gonna be where you can roll it up, okay, and for the greenhouse, well, the plastic, you have to put it on top, and you put your wind straps across it, and but it's kind of hard to explain. But if you go look on the community tab, I kind of posted kind of like the way mine's going to be, except mine's not gonna have any type of roll ups in the front. Mine is just going to have the storm doors and front and back. I might do the back later. Oh, okay. But plus it helps us to support the sides on it. But and we still got to put the V trellis that goes to the top. I told my son, I says, we're going step by step on this, and we going like they did on their video, but they had more people working. I don't care. This is short, and it's still It's not as long as the one they were doing, but still, um, it is a job. And it'd be better if you had at least 3 to 4 people to put them things up, especially that one. Well, I had to climb that ladder, and thank God y'all got y'all didn't see it. Um, I was up holding, and let's just say I turned the wrong way, and it kind of moved, and I'm like, nope, I'm coming down. Nope. Um, the 6 foot ladder is not so bad. That 10 foot ladder is what gets me. But I mean, hey, it's alright. It's just my body's getting a workout. I have no clue, girl. I have no clue. You know me, I usually don't go live till probably about 9 o'clock. But YouTube is not sending out notifications. So what I need to do is have you guys do a little email thing where I can take and let you guys know when I go live, so I can send out an email real quick. You got yours? I guess everybody else ain't, because we here. And my hair, girl, the sun has made this gray hair look. My hair's lightening in that sun. 115 heat index, and we were out there. We had to take several breaks. I don't know if you guys seen me doing this, had a hat on, had shades on. I know. I'm surprised Lone Dog's not on here too. Because I know he was asking questions about the high tunnel, which I've been getting a lot of questions about the high tunnel. And I'm trying to get a code for you guys from Grower Solutions. So hopefully I hear something at least by Monday. And if not, I'm going to call them and see if I can get you guys a code for the ones that's wanting it, wanting a high tunnel. So you can save you some money. But I'll just be glad when I get done. Because I'm trying to get it done before I get my grandbabies. Because I'm going to get my grandbabies the first week in August. So, and the grandbabies is wanting to help plant inside of the high tunnel. And no, I don't put my grandbabies on YouTube. I might put them on Facebook for their mama to see it and their daddy, but not on YouTube. Girl, let's see. I still have to put the V brace. It's a brace that goes across. There's two. You got to go across the high tunnel, and then it looks like a V that hooks to the top of the loop, and then we got to put the what they call wiggle wire track in, and I got to put the end on and the front. Then we can start putting the plastic on. We still got to put the bottom boards on. I'm not putting any beds inside of the high tunnel until we actually get through. Because we still got, my nephew is going to put the hook the water and the electricity up inside of it for me. So I ain't got to do that part. I'm just doing this part. But, and I'm still waiting on my shade cloth from Grower Solution. I hadn't got it. You guys know I seen 2 rolls out there. I thought that's what it was. No, that's plastic. I said, shoot, that's plastic. Hubby's doing better. Right now he's asleep in the recliner. He done ate him a BLT for supper, and he's still having good days and bad days. He still feel kind of nauseated, but I don't know where everybody is. I shared it out. And Cujo, he's over here. He's got allergies so bad, y'all. Um, the vet took and gave him a shot and some cream that we had to put on him. And I'm like, this ain't working. He's losing his hair on his legs and his paws. Doctor says it's allergies. Well, it's got to be something because we let him out to use the bathroom and then let him back in, and we're not leaving him outside. Um, okay, so we was thinking, well, maybe it could be something in the grass or something, but they said it'd take a little while for it to start looking like it's taking effect. So I'm like, this dog and his eye, they will not do surgery on his eye. Not yet, anyway. I told which they give us some eye drops. We got to keep putting those in so to keep it moist. But like I told him, we have been trying to get his eye fixed going on a year, but since everything going on, they don't want to do it. Quit, Coo. Quit dicking. Quit. But and the chickens are doing fine. Them chickens, we let them out the whole time we were out there. Several times we seen buzzards, and the buzzards around here will attack your chickens. Well, the girls were hiding in the bushes. They've been hiding and running, and yeah, I know. I told the vet, I said he needs to have it done because he's done been going long enough. I mean, we've been doing the creams, we've been using the shampoos. Um, we've even given him. He said give him Benadryl. We gave him the Benadryl. The Benadryl didn't do nothing, and he's still. But he keeps licking his paws, and I'm like, it ain't gonna be no better if he don't stop licking. But he don't act like it bothers him or nothing. And then they told me after I give him a bath in Selsun Blue to take some coconut oil and put on his skin to keep it from being dry. And I'm like, that's doing that too. But I see 2 people watching, Because Sherry, me and you, we're the only ones in here talking, girl. Maybe YouTube will send out some notification. But it's okay. I thought tomorrow I was going to be able to just relax, have a day off, and let my body relax and recuperate. But we were going to take and get up at 7 o'clock in the morning and try to get those boards up. At least get that done and then stop for the rest of the day. I told Hubby, I says, I got to cook for him. Cool. I bet you it's pretty, girl. I know a lot of people is doing that Christmas in July, but I'm not doing any kind of DIYs right now. I got to get this done. I got too much on me. Hubby's got to go to the doctor Monday. He's got to go get blood work done, get his meds, and come back home, and then me and my son will be working on the high tunnel again. But hopefully, me and him are going to start working in the afternoon, either real early in the morning or real late in the afternoon, because this day during the 115 heat index is just crazy. Yep, I see that, Sherry. Hello, everybody that's in here, that's watching, that ain't commenting. Come in and say hi. I appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up, guys. I'd appreciate it. But I'm just tired. This job was a little bit more than what I was expecting. The videos and people doing it, and it makes you think it's not that hard. I appreciate it, girl. But don't let nobody tell you a story. It's a job. It's hard work. Really hard work. But I just be glad when I'm doing. And then I could say, we did this. My son, he had no idea of how to do it. So I had to explain to him what we were doing. And I told him, I said, we got to put the poles in the ground. He went and got the post hole digger. He thought we had to dig the holes. I said, no, you got to dig the holes. We got to pound them suckers. Y'all, I tried it. I couldn't do it because I was too short. Them poles were long. But I got seeds supposed to be here, I think, tomorrow. No, it'll be here Monday. It was supposed to be in here today, but I ain't get it. So I think it'll be Monday. Seeds, getting it ready for fall planting. And yes, it'll be in the high tunnel. Because I told my son, I says, we are really going to need that shade cloth on. So hopefully they hurry and send it. I think they said it takes 21 days, I think. And I'm like, come on, I need it. Now I see one person. But I think it'll be really good once I get everything done. The other day we had some storms come through, and I was like, oh no, because we had just got the pipes up, and every afternoon it has literally started raining and storming, and one reason we had to do it during the day because we was expecting rain. But the poles held up real good. I was kind of scared. I was like, oh no, um, is it gonna hold? But the winds were pretty strong, so it done pretty good. Now, unless I get the plastic on, we shall see. Everybody keeps telling me that it holds up. You just do it like it's supposed to be. So we shall see. Which I am. I am though. I'm exhausted. But I advise you, if you buy a high tunnel, don't go that high unless you got help. If you got plenty of help, and then go for it. They do have shorter ones, and I believe if I'd have went shorter, um, it would have been better. But your girl just went with the big one. I did not think that thing was that tall. It is. I mean, but it's okay. Now I see 4 people. Hey, y'all. I know I look a mess. I'm tired. I feel working. A lot of it I didn't show on video for you guys, but because we thought it was recording, it didn't record. Um, there were a few times I almost fell off the ladder. Hey, Ali, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. But yeah. Now I see 5. Welcome to the channel. If you have not subscribed. And guys, I usually don't look this bad. I'm sorry. But when you working outside all day, this is what happens. Uh, but give me probably another week. If the weather permits and the hot temperature kind of cooled down just a little, we shall have it done. I mean, the hardest part's, I think that's done. Now it's just going to be finish putting the boards up, get the in walls put up, storm doors put up. It'll be all right. I think the plastic will be okay. Everybody kept telling me when you put the plastic up, make sure the wind ain't blowing. So I gotta make sure the wind ain't blowing. But I see 4 people now, but nobody else is saying anything. If you don't mind, hit the thumbs up. I see 3 thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. But I told my son, I told him, I says, are you ready to rest? He said, yeah. I said, well, we get those boards up tomorrow. After we get that done, we resting. We're not doing nothing else. We're going to do that early in the morning, and that way we will be resting. But Sherry, did you plant you a garden, girl? Or Ollie, did you plant you a garden? I don't know where everybody is, but it's just been. I need to try and catch up on everybody's videos because at nighttime I'll be sitting in there in the bed and or laying in the bed and can't sleep, so I'll watch some videos and fall asleep. Look, there he is. There's some dog. Okay, I made you a mod, Lundo. Have you seen how far I done gotten? We have gotten, well, me and my son have gotten. Bark, bark. We have been busy. We ain't done yet. We're gonna get there. But I wished I did would not have went so tall. I mean, we could have made it shorter, but no, I ain't doing it. Oh, okay. How's your tomatoes? I appreciate it, Lone Dog. How's your tomatoes doing? I seen the pictures that you sent me. Oh, okay. Well, go enjoy that pizza. We had sandwiches last night, and then we had BLTs tonight. Oh, Lone Dog. Uh, I couldn't do it by myself. I don't see how anybody can do that size tunnel by themselves. Okay, that's impossible. Yeah, that's what we had for supper. I was like, we having some BOTs. Is that okay? Hubby said, yeah. We ain't had them in a long time. So that's what we had. But I just been exhausted after I come in. I was like, I need to get my shower, cleaned up a little bit so I could fix sandwiches, the bacon stuff. And have you ate? I ate. Cujo ate some of my bacon, didn't you, Cuckoo? But I got to get my bath. I said I was going to come in here and sit down and talk to you guys because I want to get cooled off before I go take my relaxing bubble bath. Oh, okay. Yeah, that bacon, it had some flavor. No tomatoes, and I can't wait till I get to plant some more food because I'm gonna plant that high tunnel is gonna be full of food, And my grandbabies is going to help me. They're going to plant, what was it? Oh, they like mustard greens and turnip greens. They going to plant them. So I told them I'd leave one spot for them so they could plant it. And carrots. I forgot about that. I told them I already got plenty of carrots. So in the freezer, I told them they can have all the carrots they want. I'll take some out and let them eat some. Yeah. Yeah, it's you might as well say 13 feet in the air. It's between 12 and 13 feet. And I'm going to tell you, Lone Dog, trying to put that pole up and only having one 10-foot ladder, we tried everything. I tried holding a garden rake, holding it up while he was clamping it. Didn't work. Yeah, we found some solid ground at but we kind of noticed one of the poles is kind of leaning a little. So what we're gonna do is when we put the board up that goes at the top, we're gonna pull it and then put the screw in. That way it'll be level across the that backside. Because I kind of knew that over there is lower over there than it is up here, but it's still gonna look um, like it's supposed to. But them poles was they were hard to get in the ground. Okay, I tried, Long Dog. I got climbed up the ladder, and I'm up there, and I'm trying. Okay, they send you this thing. It goes on top of the pole, and then you have to use your own post hole thing. Well, I pounded, and when I did, I'm like, no, my arms was killing me. And my son said, Mama, I get it. And then that night, he says, Mama, my arms hurt. So he went and got him a shower. And I told him, I said, I got some Tylenol and I got some muscle cream. Let me put some muscle cream on you. Yeah. Well, see, you have to go back. Um, we went from the ground up because it's 24 inches the poles are in the ground. We measured each end of the pole and we made a mark. So that way we would know, we were 24 inches in the ground. And then when we got them up, we took them, we measured 7.5 feet from the ground up to the top of the pole where the 7.5 was, and we marked it. Even though we had the string up there, the twine, to kind of keep it at that level, it my son took the metal saw and went across and you know he sawed them off. But we went back and measured again, and they were pretty level. I was like, I was surprised. Yeah. Well, see, on this one, you kind of got to have it up above, just a little bit above the where the poles go in at the where the curve goes into it. You got to have it up just a little. Um, and what we did is um, we went back and used our level and made sure the top of that board was level all the way down, which we got one. The board that we had to cut off because the boards were, um, what is it? is it 210 by 16s, I think is what it was. They didn't have anything longer than a 16, so we had to go 16, and we had to add onto that 6 to make it 20. And we took and made sure that we kind of got the board center of that pole. So that way, when we add that bracket that goes, because the having two pieces of wood and trying to get them together, we were trying to make sure that we got those in that center. That one area out there kept messing up, and it started thundering and lightning. So we were like, no, are we coming in? Yeah, you ain't gonna find it above a 16. Yeah, because when they delivered our boards, I was going through them, and I'm like, I found some in there, the ends were messed up, but I was like, it's okay because, I can use those in the high tunnel as the garden beds. I cut that off. Yeah, but it was hard because I was having to go from Grower Solution to Deep South Homestead, to I forgot this other guy's name. He done a high tunnel himself, and he was kind of showing close up so I was like, so I was kind of taking pieces here and there because it was like I'm stuck. Where am I going to go? Okay, from one corner to the other corner, it is 25 feet 7 inches. And then from the other corner to the other corner, it is 25 feet 7 inches. But the actual tunnel is 16 foot wide and 20 foot long. So, Long Dog, you kind of understand. it's it's huge. But I will have lighting in there. I will have heat. I'm gonna make sure that that way during the cold weather, if it gets too cold, I can keep it warm. Yeah, that's one reason too, Long Dog, that I wanted something where I could um, enjoy taking and during the wintertime go out, and getting my own vegetables out of there. Um, because you miss the growing um, when during the wintertime, because only certain things can grow out there, and you really don't want to be out there in the freezing temperatures trying to grab stuff. Yeah, I think that's plenty. I mean, because you can also take and realize that it's a high tunnel. It's high, okay. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a raised bed on each side, so it will be 20 foot long. And then I was gonna put one in the center, but I wanted to use the what's in the center where I can take and grow my vegetables up, because as tall as that it is in there, you know, you can grow quite a lot of tall stuff in there. Plus, I'm going to make sure that I have my banana trees in there. I can overweather my peppers in there and hopefully still grow peppers. Yeah. Because, I mean, here we don't really often get that much snow. If we get any, it's a little. Knock on wood there, because this might be a weird winter like this summer's been. Yeah, that way, because I've been kind of watching some videos, kind of seeing how was the best way to trellis your tomatoes, and I'm thinking about doing it with the string. And I gotta have my lights put in there. Um, and I do have two fans that are having metal blades on them suckers. And don't worry, it is safe to use outdoors. That I'm gonna hang. I'm gonna put one on one corner and then one down on the other corner on the other side, where that way I can kind of get the air circulating in there, because being a high tunnel, all the heat will go up high. So I kind of want to get the air circulating in there. But I kind of done my homework. I kind of, my husband's like, I hope you know what you're doing. And I was explaining to him, honey, this is how I'm doing it. And he been watching the videos, and he's like, y'all working hard. I said, Mikey's working hard, because he is the one going up that 10-foot ladder, because I can't do it. Now, the 6-foot ladder, I can, but that 10-foot, being up that high, I mean, I probably could if I had to, but my son was having some issues with the tack screws. He couldn't get them to go in, so I'd have to do that, and he did the wood screws. And he's like, "How do you do it?" He said, "Mama, my arms hurt." I know, I just did. Yeah, I mean, when I had the city to come out, and I was explaining to the guy what I was what I was doing, and the size and everything, and where it was going to be put. And he's like, "Oh, you already got it." I said, "Yes, sir, I already got it." Because two guys came out, so they measured, and he said, well, "Now, where are you wanting to put this?" And I told him, and he said, "I don't see no problem." I said, "Okay." So they gave me the okay and everything. Everything passed, and um, he told me, he says, "I might just have to come back and kind of see what kind of vegetables you grow." And I said, "You more than welcome to, sir." And I says, "Why do y'all got these badges on?" He says, "Cause we have to have them when we're coming out." I said, "Cause I had went to the permit office so I could get my permit." And he said, they would have to come out and measure the backyard, even though they already have a permit for hubby's shop back there, shed. Um, he took and he says, "Your yard is huge." And he says, "You got plenty of room, and the way it's going to be secure," he said, "I don't see any problems." So I was like, thank God that passed. So I ain't got to worry about it. For Palm Springs. Ooh. Yeah, you have to have that. That's why I drive. Cujo, what are you wanting? Go lay down. Yeah, and you have to have show proof too, that you have not been, that you got to be tested and make sure that within so many days that you hadn't got it. And then you have to verify that you have not been around anybody with it. Well, knock on wood. I mean, hubby's had it, but thank God, me and my son, I sterilized everything. I kept hubby, taken care of. Um, but thank goodness we didn't get it this time. Y'all, I was wiping down everything, washing everything. Um, it was rough. Oh, wow. Yeah. It's, Lone Dog, it's all about them controlling everybody. Sorry, but that's the truth. Yeah, you told me. And I'm going to tell you, it when you get this stuff, you better stay home. Um, take care of yourself. Take the vitamins. Make sure you've got some zinc. Make sure you've got plenty of Tylenol. Make sure you've got plenty of vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin. We had vitamin B12 in the house. We were, you know, me and my son, we were taking everything to be on the safe side. We were trying to keep our um, system built up and, eating plenty of fruits and vegetables. And hubby was having problems. He couldn't smell nothing. Um, and then he couldn't taste nothing. And that really got to him. Yeah, I'm not taking that. I'm not taking it. That jab. Yeah. Um, all I care about is everybody, you know, takes care of themselves and make sure you got plenty of food in your house. Because the way things is going, um, prepare. That's all I can say. Prepare. Because I can't make people do things. You have to want to do it yourself. I mean, all I can do is say, hey, you know, prepare. Yep. I make sure that I cook plenty of vegetables. Um, my husband has gotten now where he loves fried okra. He loves squash. Him and that fried green tomatoes. I had made some fried green tomatoes and he couldn't taste it, and he's like, But I tried giving him like chicken broth um, with some saltine crackers, thinking maybe kind of get something on him, but mm-mm. But I kept plenty of liquids in him, so that was, plenty of Gatorade, trying to keep him hydrated. Yeah, they say it's a different one, but all we can do is, pray and take care of yourselves, guys. That's all I can say. Um, I mean, I got emails from people, you know, asking me to do a video on um, how to prepare. And like I told them, I can't do that because I don't know how many people you have in your home. Um, it's just makes because everybody's needs are different, you know. Hello from Brazil. That's what it kind of sounds like, a lone dog. But um, they don't like us talking about it um, because they think that we don't know what's going on. But anybody with common sense knows for a fact that something's going on, and we have to prepare. Do as much as you can. I mean, I know everybody is on a tight budget the way everything is. Hey, James, Guy, why ain't you in line? There you go, brother. Um, but you just have to take and prepare. Get things that you need in your family. Make sure you got at least 6 months of food put away. Make sure it's things that um, can't go bad on you. Yeah, I had a lady the other day was talking to me, and she's got children, and like I told her, you know, make sure that you have. A lot of people don't realize that. Make sure you got vitamins. Make sure you got meds. Tylenol, alcohol, peroxide, band aids, things like that. Because a lot of people don't realize that you need a little first aid kit because you never know when you might need it. Yeah. Well, my mom, she took the jab. She took 2 shots, and she ain't taking no more. It made her sick, and she refuses. Yeah. Um, a lone dog. I have no idea. I've heard so much about this stuff till all you can do is pray for the ones that do take it. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say this. I might get in trouble for saying it, but I'm gonna say it. Um, you know, um, abortion used to be legal. Okay, now it's not. And somebody told me the reason they have made abortion illegal is because this virus took so many people away, and now they need to up the population. It's what I got told. And but I'm like this. Um, I believe every child deserves a right to live. Now I understand that sometimes situations happen, and but I'm like this. I don't believe in harming an unborn baby. I just don't. Yeah, and I'm like this. That I know that is true because when you start mentioning certain things, I've noticed some channels their live will be messed up, or their live gets shut down quick. You know, um, because people are hitting those buttons on what's really going on. But I'm like this. Um, I don't like what's going on in the world. I don't understand how gas price can be so high one week and then the next week it's back down. How? When the diesel is still way up there. I don't know about y'all, but we have to have those 18 wheelers. They have to be, out there driving and bringing deliveries, taking things to stores, and you know that's how you get your food to the grocery store. Without them, you ain't gonna have it. Yeah. All right. All right. Where am I peeing? I ain't got my glasses on, so I'm trying to. Man. All right. I'll check it out one dog. Because I mean, every state is different. If you notice, every state has got certain things they can't find, which is crazy. And this is what I don't understand. Some states can't find corn oil. Um, they can't find canola oil. They can't find certain flours, certain corn meals. And I'm like, what's happening? I mean, now I've been told that the government is buying, paying farmers to take and not grow certain things. And I'm thinking, why? You know, and our president is wanting us to all go with these electric cars and crap. And I'm like this. I don't want one of them piece of crap things. Who can afford them? Um, have you seen where these things catch on fire just out of the blue? Um, no. Mm-mm. I'm keeping my car that I got. All right. Hold on. Let me write all this down. Order copy. Well, I can come back to it if I have to and watch it and find out. Well, see, I took and got a. Hey, girl, hold on. Hold on. Let me make you mine. Girl, what are you doing? Uh, Cujo, no. Go lay down. Get up there. I am sore, girl. Okay. Well, I'm like this though. I don't want to tell people anything and make them scared because years. How many years has it been? Several years. Everybody's been saying, prepare, 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 and by now, a lot of people should be had got a lot of stuff put up, but a lot of people don't. Oh, okay. Girl, we ain't through that thing yet. I'm gonna tell you, these hot temperatures. I wished I would have waited and got this thing during the fall, okay? Because it would have been a lot easier being out there in that heat. It's just like we was in an oven. We got to 115-degree heat index, and it was like the black fabric is down. It was like we were getting extra rays off of it. Yep. But today we run into some issues. We had some of the screws that had things broke off. Um, I don't know why, but they tack screws they broke off. And I'm like, I told my son, I said, "Oh Lord, please don't," because I got told that you don't get no extras, so you better not mess it up. But I told him, I said, I think I had some to be on the safe side. Girl, we ain't nowhere done yet. Once we get the um, shade cloth and get it on there, then I will say my part's done. Yeah, they have you to put tack screws. They're the metal screws, um, that go into the pipe. That goes in through two pipes once you put them together. And the tack screws really help to hold where it doesn't move in any kind of way. So wherever the poles go together, you put the screws. Yeah, it wasn't even it was loose. I was like, I didn't understand it. We didn't have it on the high setting. We had it on the low setting. So I was like, how did that break? But you know how it is. Sometimes you get screws and they're not that good. Um, Girl, I just don't like that 10-foot ladder. I did have to get up there and the camera recording, but thank God y'all didn't see me. Um, I had to climb it, and your girl was terrified because I had to go up there and do that while he was on the other end doing something else. And I'm like, I moved a little bit, and that ladder moved. I like to I thought, oh my God, I'm fixing to fall. I'm going to break my hip. I got screws in my hip. You guys know that. And I'm like, I don't need to be hurt. Well, the problem is, I bought some drill bits, but the drill bits do not work on my DeWalt. The ends are not right. It says for DeWalt, but it ain't for that one. Well, I think some of the screws might not have been too good, but I told my son, I said, hey, I got some. Don't worry. I had already bought some and I had them on hand. So if I have to use them, I told him, I says, it's the same size, so it ain't going to hurt. But we making sure that we getting this thing where it's very stable. Because I'm like this. You guys know how much trouble I had with that aluminum greenhouse that I had. I got to take it down. Um, the weather is doing its job on that thing, so I got to take it down. And I'm going to put a raised bed over there where that thing is. But once I get everything done and in place, I'm going to sit back. I'm going to get me a chair and I'm going to go out there in the high tunnel. I'm going to cut the fans on and I'm going to just sit and drink some, hopefully, coffee or some iced tea. Uh, Girl, if I would actually let the video go um, and not have it in fast mode, I'm slow. The video made it look like, we did it faster. Yeah, I mean, I know how to balance myself on the ladder. I know, if the ladder starts moving, don't panic. Get yourself in the center of the thing. Um, but the tools, I used my DeWalt skill saw. Um, my son told me, he said, Mom, he says, do I have to do this all? And I said, no, baby, I got this. So I did it. Yeah, because I mean, like I told my son, I prefer for us to take breaks than us to wind up having a heat stroke out there because my son is cooked. Okay, I told him I had some sunscreen, and he's like, "No, I don't like that stuff." And but he keeps coming out his shirt. I told him, I said, "You're gonna be sore tonight because you red, real red." Well, the 10-foot ladder, it belongs to my father-in-law and my new mother-in-law. I think it was her ladder. Um, because we were trying to find their scaffolding so that, we could use it or find a 12-foot ladder. Um, Everywhere we checked here, they were sold out. We tried renting. All the scaffolds are rented out. So um, girl, I can use any kind of tool. I ain't scared of it. Yeah. Well, we was hoping we could find the scaffolding because, we was just gonna rent it, and that way it'd been a lot easier to do this. But everywhere we called, several towns over, we checked all in Mississippi. You ain't got it. We ain't got any. All ours is rented out. I'm like, this ain't gonna work. And then my father-in-law says, well, I got a 10-foot ladder. I said, that 10-foot ladder work. Lone dog, I'm like this. My daddy taught me, okay? My dad taught me to where, he says, you're a female. You need to know how to use tools. You need to know how to work on a vehicle. You need to know how to change a tire. Because if you don't have that man that would go and do it for you, you need to know how to do it. So my daddy taught me, you know, I did a lot of things for my dad. Chop wood. I did that with an axe, okay? And I'm gonna tell y'all, it was a job. I mean, there's things that I can still do. I mean, but my body is getting to where it is saying, "Is you fixing to have to slow it down." Yeah, because my dad, he says, um, "You got to know how to grow food." And my mama, she would tell us, you got to know how to cook, you got to clean, you got to know how to wash dishes, you got to do this, okay? And dad, I like to be outside. I was an outside person. I hated being inside. And I would get out and mow the yard. I'd get out there and help my dad in the garden. I'd get out there and chop wood. Um, I'd split that kindling too, okay? And if something went wrong on my car, my dad, he would be like, "I'm gonna help you." I did. Um, I took and I chopped wood. When I was younger, I was out there chopping wood. Name withheld by Google for security purpose. Girl, my husband has got that zero turn riding lawnmower out there, and I told him, I said, "Honey, you got to show me how to drive this thing, okay? Because I need to know." The push mower is getting a little bit ridiculous to try to push mow this yard. He's supposed to show me, and my son said he gonna grab the camera. Yeah, I'm like, um, I know I got to do it. Well, he said go forward, uh, pull back to go backwards. But he said if the blade is on, um, if I got the blade down and I try to put it in reverse, or it'll kill the lawnmower shut off. And I'm like, okay, so I gotta lift it up. And he's like, yeah, he was explaining it to me, so I'm gonna try it. Wow. Oh, okay. Well, I'm like this though, um, you learn a lot in life, and sometimes you think you're never gonna have to use it, but eventually you do. And then you look back and you can say, I'm so glad that I learned how. Yeah, I've seen some of those. Yeah. But I'm very cautious on some channels that I go to because um, sometimes YouTube recommends channels for you to watch, especially, you're laying in the bed trying to go to sleep and something pops up and you just go to it. I did not know that there was a garden lady that um, works in the garden nude. Okay, I'm like on YouTube. Really? Oh my god! Because I'm like this though. Um, yeah, she's called the Nude Gardener. I think that's what it's called. I mean, she's got a beautiful garden. Um, Out in the middle of nowhere. Wow. I mean, and I'm like, I guess I ain't getting out in the garden nude. There's bugs. There's snakes. There's lizards. Plus, you never know who's watching. You know. Okay, lone dog. We love you. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm getting a cigarette. I know I shouldn't smoke. I do not promote smoking. I just need a cigarette. I have not had that many cigarettes today, and right now I really need a cigarette. Because once I leave out of here, I already got my clothes and bathroom, so I'm gonna take me a relaxing bubble bath, and then I'm going to bed and watch my phone for a while. I'll be looking these video channels up that Lone Dog told me. But you guys, I've been trying to quit smoking. This is hard, very hard. I tried gum. I tried suckers. Um, I even tried pickles and carrots. You know, something. It is. I mean, I'm slacking down. It's just, it's hard. But I've been trying to stay busy, but my muscles hurt. And I'm like, I'm using some muscles that I haven't used in a while. Girl, I wish you'd tell me how you quit. I've tried the patches, I've tried the gum. Um, Everybody keeps saying try the vape. I tried it. I don't like it. Um, I don't like the vape. That's what my son uses, and not the one that stays here, but the one that has my grandbabies, my middle son. Now my oldest son, he don't smoke. My youngest son, he don't smoke. And I told him, don't take up that habit. This is a habit that's hard to stop. They don't chew tobacco or none of that. But crazy mama smoking cigarette. Yep. Girl, did you grow a garden? I've got some tomatoes out there. Me too, girl. I am ready for some cooler temperatures. You did? What did you plant? Um, I'm trying to get all my stuff ready for I'm doing for fall, but you had lots of tomatoes. Okay. Well, I had so many tomatoes. I canned all them tomatoes, y'all. Them tomatoes didn't get big, but they were big enough to can. So tomatoes, cauliflower, cucumber, beans, and peppers. Now I put up 1 quart of peppers so far. My husband likes pepper sauce, but he likes it with the vinegar, with the peppers, and that's the only ones he'll eat. Yeah. Well, I got some tomatoes out there in that one bed, and I transplanted my rosemary, but I think I killed it. And I said, well, if I have to, I may take some of the clippings off of it and see if I can root it and see if I can make some more. Now, I had an email and asked me about my caveman gourds and my loofah. They are out there. Hello, cheese pizza. You like cheese and pizza. Um, they're still on that um, trellis, and I'm letting them dry out. Okay, they've started to turn colors. So all I did is I cut them off at the ground, the vine, and left the vine on, and they're dying. And I'm like, I'm gonna see if it works. If it don't, then hey, I can always grow some for next year. But I'm like this. I was so wanting my first loofahs out there to have. I've never had a loofah um, of my own that I growed. Okay, I'm like, but I was so happy that it took this year because last year I tried them and they died. It didn't work. But I kind of know now the seeds that I had gotten, those seeds must not have been any good. I ordered some from another seed company, and those seeds were really good because every one that I planted, I think I planted like four loofah seeds, and all four came up. And that was just four. So I still have another plenty of them. But yeah, I thought I'd get on here and relax. And when I know when I first got on, only one it was on was Sherry W. I did. I think it was last year. I had really good. I done really good with It was peaches and cream corn. Um, until the weather, got bad and it knocked my corn down. But I still got a great harvest off of them, and I didn't have any worms or anything in them like a lot of people were having for some reason. I guess they didn't realize that I had corn, or the chickens they was keeping them away or something. But I know these cigarettes don't stay lit. There it is. But I do really good with corn. Well, I think I had 3 rows. I think it was. It was 2 or 3 rows, and I found out mine. I planted them a little bit closer than what I was supposed to, and I think that's what kind of helped um, my corn. Because here we have a lot of um, bad weather. Um, Sometimes we have tornadoes and hailstorms, and it kind of messes your gardens up. And then this year it's been just this massive heat. Okay, we skipped spring. I think we had maybe a few days of spring, and then wham, we were having some massive heat. And this past week, we've been having high temperatures, and then we've been having rain in the afternoon. And I mean, I don't mind the rain, but kind of like this, I just wanted a little bit cooler temperatures. which our regular temperature is gonna be like up in the hundreds next week. Is what they were talking about. So, um, well, I guess they haven't changed it. Our highs is gonna be 97. And I found out, corn likes a lot of water. Okay, but not too much, but enough. Okay. Um, Here's what I got to get a vent, okay, to put in there. I haven't got one yet. I'm trying to find one that I can add in there that I can open the vent if I have to. Because most of the time, during the summer, it's going to be rolled up, okay, because each side rolls up. And I got fans that's going in there, one on one end and one on the other end, to kind of keep the air circulating in there when during the winter time. Because, and plus during the summertime. So it doesn't stay so hot at the top of the tunnel. But when tornadoes come, okay, um, by the grace of God, I hope and pray, um, it misses this tunnel because I don't know when I can buy the vent that needs to go in there because it needs to go one on the front part and then I need to put one on the back end to kind of keep the air circulating, during the winter time if I have to. But most of the time, I'm going to keep it rolled up during the summer and probably some of the fall. But once the temperatures start dropping, then I'll have to put it down. But y'all pray that this high tunnel does not get damaged because it cost me some money and not just money, but money. And I mean, you can always replace parts and stuff on it, replace plastic. I do have two, um, what do you call them? Shade cloths, because I ordered two. So I'm gonna put one of the shade cloths up, and I went with the 40% because of the way the sun is here. I might have should have went with a 50. I'm sitting on a pillow, y'all. So I could kind of be a little bit higher. But I went with the 40, so that way I can still kind of get some sunlight through there. Well, it's not going to be waist high. I'm thinking about at least going to where it will be at least above my knee. I'm going to build the beds up. I told my husband, I says to start off, I may just go with the 2 by 10 by 16 boards and just go with the smaller, shorter one for right now and then add more to it later and make it higher. And my husband told me, because the prices of wood is it's crazy. I'm just gonna tell you, it's crazy. I told my husband I have spent some money, and which hubby bought the the two fans. Okay, everything else I've got. Okay, and I'm like, my money that I thought, I could just hang on to. And then when I was thinking about, okay, because I kept wanting the high tunnel. And that's the reason I was putting money back and, not worry about it. Leave it, let it add up. But what hurt me so bad was shipping fees, okay? Shipping fees is almost as expensive as the high tunnel. The high tunnels are, it wasn't really that high, I guess, compared to what I paid for the other high tunnel. I mean, greenhouse. But I want it to where that away, if I'm getting stuff out of it, out of the raised beds, I want it to be where I can sit around on the edge if I have to. Because I don't know about y'all, but sometimes you need to sit down while you're picking. Because I do have beans and stuff that I'm going to plant in there, and kale, and I will be doing tomatoes and all that. But my husband told me, he says, is your gorilla cart, is it gonna fit through that door? I says, it should. I mean, the door entryway is 36 inches. Um, I should be able to pull my cart through there so I can load up vegetables. And I told him it's gonna work. It'll work. But I got to thinking, a lot of the high tunnels, okie dokie, lone dog. And I told my husband, though, um, I saw section. um, but I told my husband, though, I don't want to take and make it too deep because, a lot of the vegetables, they really don't need that much soil to make a root, okay? Unless like turnips, they do have big turnips at the bottom, but you want to make sure that your soil is also airy. Make sure it's not compacted. I know a lot of them. One comment that I had gotten email said, you're using a lot of topsoil. I'm making my own soil for those raised beds, okay? And I'm going to be using my own chicken manure to put in with this. But I'm also going to be adding peat moss to kind of loosen it up to make sure that it's not going to be compacted. Um, and then I'm going to be adding some amendments to it. I know the bottom of the raised beds, there is the garden fabric. Um, I did not want it to where all the grass could come through the into my raised beds because it gets hard for me to keep a hand on all this grass that just wants to keep growing. I mean, I'm gonna try my best to keep it out, okay? But if I see a piece, I'm just coming out. But I will be growing some hot peppers in there. I just got to buy some more seeds. Yeah. Hey, girl, hold on. Why ain't you on? Let me fix you. Chima Becky. Leggy, sorry. Yeah, I mean, the soils that I had out there, um, we just spreaded all that out that was in the beds already. But I'm making new soil And I'm going to make sure that, it's amended right. There's a lot of people having issues with compost in bags, and I am not buying compost from the box stores. Okay. And you guys know I have chickens. Enough is this. Oh, goodness. Excuse me. And I have that whole chicken coop out there on the bottom that I can go out there and I can scoop up a lot. Hey, Cloudy, hold on. Yeah, Maud. I'm trying. You can't do much when the temperatures are so freaking hot. Come down here and help your mom. I need help. Uh, but them boards is heavy, okay? And my arms hurt. I'm tired. But I am going to be taking Elijah Extreme Regret. And maybe some Heifer's new red jalapeno sauce. Well, I want to take and make sure that I've got some peppers in there. I got peppers out there that I need to heat those bad boys up and put them in some pots so I can keep them in the high tunnel. And I'm gonna put some garden fabric down over there on that one side. Get my son to till that up, and then put some more. Johnny, hey. Yeah, I'm building a skyscraper. That's what it feels like, Johnny. I am hurting so bad and tired. At a lot of the video didn't get recorded, so you guys will get to see some more tomorrow. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna put them in there, and they're gonna be in the high tunnel to. Hopefully, them bad boys will enjoy some good soil and good temperature, and they put on some more. Because hey, I know how to self pollinate this stuff. It's marble. It ain't gonna have no marble. I can't afford no marble. It's just gonna have the black fabric in there with the raised beds that I got to make and put together and fill them bad boys up. But I was trying to wait till we get the electric put in and the water line put in, because I'm trying to see if he can also make me a faucet out in the front where that pole is, that's concreted in the ground. Cut it off and see if he can make me a faucet there where I can run a hose over to the other side. Yes, electric is going in. There will be fans in there, lights in there. I ain't welding no beams, okay? I do think so. I just be glad when I get everything done. I told my son we were getting too hot out there, and I couldn't see because I had sweat rolling. And I took my glasses off and wiped my face, and I told him, I said, "Boy, my eyes is burning." But yeah, the water will be down on bottom, but the electric will be up top. And it will be the type of wiring that's supposed to be in there that is waterproof. It, you know, um, oh my God. I ain't no hammock going up in there. I might take and put me a little table out there with a little chair so I can sit down and watch this stuff grow. And during the fall, not during the summer, because it's gonna be hot. If y'all don't know, Cloudy Exhale, he's my middle son. Micah, the one that was helping me out there, that's my oldest, and then it's Cloudy. And then I have the youngest one that plays the guitar and video games. But it's gonna have those plugs that are protected. Yeah, but from my understanding, the wiring is gonna have some kind of metal covering over the whole wiring. So when it's put up, the water will be on a timer, okay? And don't worry. You guys will see there will be no electrical near in the water, okay? The electric is going up, okay? There will be lights in there. There will be plugs in there because I got to have two plugs for, well, yeah, two plugs for the fans, okay? There will be light switch. Yep. That's what we were told because I was talking to the electrician and trying to find out what we had to have, and my nephew is licensed, so he knows what he's doing. He's done wiring before. He done my attic when he installed my lights up there. Oh my God, Johnny. I don't think I can stand up anymore because I don't know. The humidity here is like crazy. Um, this summer has been crazy. uh, yeah, I'm not doing the electrical. Okay, I know what I got to get. I know what plumbing stuff that I got to get. I got to pick that up. Um, but some of the electrical, I'm letting him pick it up because I want to make sure it's what it's supposed to be. Uh, I'll have to, when I get the lights and the water and everything on, I will have to go out there at night and I guess do a live in there and show you guys. So you won't be saying that that I'm gonna hurt myself. That's why you have somebody that knows water and you have somebody that knows electricity. I have it get air conditioned by next year. Sherry's High Talk podcast daily plant updates live. Oh my God, cloudy. And the sprinkler system will go off as Sherry turns on the lights. Oh, we gonna have a switch, and that way if I want the little sprinklers on, but these are gonna be the little bitty meters. whatever you want to call them. Oh Lord, oh how good, how good to sit in the hammock, right in your boot box, surfing the internet on your laptop and showing us a wonderful creation you will. I ain't having no hammock in there. I'm picking up a oh goodness, Johnny. Y'all got me crying here. Oh Lord. But I mean, I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, I'm gonna show you that it's all gonna be done right. Um, I am. Oh, and I also got to get a, what is it called? I found out that I had to make sure that I get a pressure regulator for the water line because the water, the sprinkler system thing, the water system that I'm using, I need to make sure that it's not too much pressure. Ah, yeah, I don't know. Well, I think my GoPro is um I think it's waterproof. I think it is. I'm not gonna have it where it's going all over the whole thing. I'm not gonna have it where it's hanging. I'm gonna have it down where it's in the bed, you know, and it could. I may put the little dripper doohickeys on where it just drip. But I go out there and I wind up having water everywhere. It's gonna be something. Well, let's put it this way. Okay, hubby has his shed, so I got mine. Oh my goodness, Johnny! I'm gonna tell you what my son told me. We put our first pole in, and he said, "Mama, you done got a stripper pole out here in the yard." I said, "Shut up!" Oh my god! Party with the tomatoes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna be laughing so hard because the first time I take and I'm out there and I am trying to go through and show you guys. Um, I'm gonna be saying, okay, y'all, we got 6 stripper poles on this end, we got 6 stripper poles on that side. Uh, oh my goodness, I appreciate it, Johnny. Oh man, but you guys, uh, I really needed this because I have been so stressed about this high tunnel and so sore. And I'm like telling my son, okay, this has to be like this, and explaining it to my son so that he can do it. And it's like I found a video and showed him. I said, okay, here's the video, watch it. So he sat here and he watched. Oh, okay, Mom. So he's like me, where you see something being done, you can do it. Okay. But them directions that we got, they are not directions for my high tone. I'm like, uh-uh. Oh my goodness. That was great. Hammock. Okay. I thought you said helmet. I'm like, huh? I'm going. Oh Lord. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I guess I could find some neon color clothes and put on, and might need to get some tinfoil and put on my head, and then we can say we waiting for the aliens because we can see. I better hush. I don't believe in aliens, but you never know. I'm just saying. I ended up seeing tomato worms in there. Oh my goodness. I'm smoking a cigarette on that one. Oh Lord. But I had got so upset at that high tunnel till I was like, I give up. And then I got to thinking, it was like I could hear my dad saying, "You don't give up. You finish what you start." And that's what I've been doing. This is why I have no friends. Uh, Johnny, you're fine in here. I really needed this. I did. Sorry, guys, I got to have a cigarette. It's my second one, and I've been on for an hour and 52 minutes. Quick, Cuckoo. Quit. But I guess that's why I ain't got many friends either. I'm just gonna be out there in my high tunnel, and I need to make some of them drinks that Johnny makes and sit out there in my high tunnel with the uh, lights on, the fans on, and look at everything and watch it grow. But oh Lord. I got the shrimp. I got everything. I can make my cocktail. I can do it. I can make it and sit there and think, okay, this is what Johnny would be doing, but he'd be over there on that pole. Oh my goodness. I ain't smoking in the greenhouse. I mean, it's got plenty of ventilation and stuff, but no. Because I don't want my plants to wind up having problems. Oh, where are my fans? Oh Lord. But I know my son, he probably in there sound to sleep. I told him he may need to take and sit in some cold water and get, or take. I told him don't take a shower because that water is going to be something. Ah, you're fine, Johnny. But I am sore. Those are security lights, not strobes. What? What security lights? I ain't messing with the lights in the front. I got my own lights that's going in the high tunnel. Johnny. And this stuff is going to be on a breaker by itself. Okay, the lights is going to be on, and the plugs. It'll be on a breaker by itself. Hubby's has a breaker box in his shop, and it will be going to there. And throw tomatoes and put it out. Well, electricity and water. You don't. Um, if a fire happens, it's going to be electrical, and it's going to happen. That breaker box out there would be done shut off. No, I don't want no tomatoes is addicted to I don't want no tomatoes that's high on nicotine. I get enough nicotine from smoking. My son just said, "Hi, Lavender." Oh Lord. But we're gonna see how the high tunnel does. I think it'll do much better than I got told that I could really grow some of the hybrid tomatoes and hybrid things. Yeah, lavender. Why would I want lavender in there? I want no lavender. I seen that text message, Cloudy. Boy, spicy tomatoes. As long as I keep my tomatoes away from the peppers, I'll be okay. But it would not harm those actual tomatoes. It would be if I kept the seeds from those tomatoes, the next generation would be a spicy. Pistol I've ever. Oh Lord. Night core. Hey son. There's my other son. Hold on. Hey, he's the one that's been helping me. That's Micah. He has really done an excellent job helping his mama. Because his mama ain't getting back up there. His knees hurt. You need to take you a soak in the bathtub. I got some muscle cream in there. It help relax the muscles. It's from Up and Down the Ladder. And standing on it. I'm surprised your feet ain't hurt. My legs were killing me, y'all. My arms hurt too much to move. And my neck, it got blistered. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you, I had on a hat, I had on shades, okay? I come in and I look like a red tomato. My son, you ought to see his back. It is awful. My feet swell a bit. So what pain? Oh Lord. Blood torture. I don't think so. I don't think so. But I know my arms hurt. Um, I can say this much. I don't like. He's gonna show y'all.
Girl, my pride, it's pride. My back's all burnt.
Is your front?
No.
Yeah, through here. Your face is red.
My face? My.
I know it's kind of hard for y'all to see it.
Mom,
Get up there.
feel my forehead. That is smooth.
Turn around.
You touching it, don't burn.
It's not showing on here, but he red.
I'm red. Burn. This is a week's worth. You want to come out? Come on.
It is tiring. I touched it. You could feel the heat coming off of his back. I told him let me put some of that sunblock that I got. Let me put some on him, and he wouldn't blister. And he said, "No, I don't want that stuff on me." But I didn't put none on me either. I don't know. You can't tell in here for some reason. I got the farmer's tan. This is white and this is brown. I got the farmer's tan. He's turning into a lobster. He's red. I told him. I was like 16, 15, from the age of 12 to 16. That is when I was chopping wood.
Guess what Cujo did?
What?
Cujo wanted outside, so I let him out. You can get jumped up in the chair and laid down.
Okay.
So he wanted to be outside.
Rock lobster. I know, right? That's what I told him. Yep. I guess he did. Well, excuse you. But you know, I'm like, you do what you got to do, no matter how old you are. You know, when your dad works really hard and late, he don't have the time to come and do the wood. You do what you got to do. You know, you have chores, you do those things. And you know, a lot of kids nowadays, they don't. Some of them don't even have a chore. You know, I was raised, you know, you work for what you get. It can. It really can. It really can. Well, I can say this much. I used to lay out in the sun. I don't think so. I ain't doing that. Yeah, I've heard that they taken, you know, mud keeps the bugs away, but nah. I mean, I ain't doing it. I know what you mean, Long Dog. Cause you know, like I told my son, um, well, good for you. You wouldn't do that here. Not in town. They'll get you for indecent exposure. Uh, but I'm like this nowadays. You have to take and have your children learn things that you learned when you came up.
Hey, Mom,
Okay, Johnny. Huh?
you want to know what's funny?
What?
I'm in there talking to my friend, and he said, "Your mom's name is Sherry. My mom's name is Sherry." He says, Your mom sounds like my mom."
Well, I'm glad, Johnny, you came by. I really enjoyed it. And thanks so much for coming in here and making me laugh. I really needed it. Kept my mind off my body aching. I told my son, I says, I think we're losing weight out here because I felt like I lost 150 gallons of water today. Yeah. See, that's what he loves to build things. Okay. Um, he likes to do. He'll build things out of paper, things that you would not believe that he could build with paper. Um, I would have to have him to build some of this stuff and let him show you what he can do. I was very surprised that he came up with this stuff himself, and I'm like, it was very sturdy stuff. I'm like, to be paper. Yeah. But Cloudy, you are an artist, okay? You are very artistic, and you know how to play the guitar, um, and your art skills, sculpturing skills is wonderful. No, it's not a two-story house made of paper. He makes a lot of um, paper items, is what I'll say. Some things I don't want to put on here. I don't want to say an exotic bicycle car, but gonna cost too much to make. Oh, okay. No, it's not an envelope. Yeah, paper pew pews, babos. Um, but these things are heavy, okay, and they look so real. I'm like, come on. He could probably do some of that stuff. I mean, he's very smart. Uh, he's like his mama. He sees something, he can do it. Okay, but he likes to put his own little touch to it. Okay, make it a little different. He takes and he gets it fixed. He gets it fixed. I can say this much. He's like his mama. You take and you can um you know what's wrong with something, and if you don't have that item, you go and find that, and that's something else that will work. There's YouTube videos. There is YouTube videos basically on everything. Anything you need help on. Yeah. Thank you. My husband got me this. I've tried it, James, and I'm not that good. I I'm not a game player. I tried it. Um, I done some trading with Cloudy, and I he got the what is it, Xbox, and then I got his GoPro. You got the same chair. After a while, it gets uncomfortable. The seat part, it's like the cushioning is not that good in there. Yeah, that's true. Because I was having a little bit of electrical problem, and I was trying to figure out what was wrong. Um, like I'll put it this way. I had this camera, okay, and I was trying to find out how I could fix this thing. Okay, don't rely on them videos on YouTube to fix this. Um, because I'm not gonna break it. What happened was I was charging this and it failed, and when it did, I cannot get this thing to charge. I can't get this here to close. Um, so I'm like, it didn't break the screen, but I'm like, just my luck. You're not messing with electrical. Um, no, I can't play games. Um, Now I know how to replace a breaker in the electrical box. I've done that. Um, I know how to change out a plug. I've done that. I know how to add. I've put in a chandelier in the room my son's in. I put that in, and I know how to put in a ceiling fan. I've done that. Um, there is some electrical, that I did, but my husband told me, he said, only cut off the breaker to wherever you're going to. I'm like, no, I'm the type of person that I go and I shut the whole main breaker off. Okay. I ain't touching nothing unless the whole breaker's off. It is dangerous. I've been shocked. It don't feel good. Uh, yeah. Well, I replaced a breaker in the camper. Hey, sissy, hold on. Let me make you mod, sissy. I got my sister in here. Yay! Got my two sons. I got my sister. The reason the breaker went bad in the camper was the heating unit went bad. Okay, we had an electrical storm and it blew it. So I tested the breaker, and I took the breaker out, and it had done burned. So I put a new breaker in. I cut the electricity off and put it in there. Hey, James. Hey, Lord have mercy. You go for it. Well, let's just say, hey, sissy, girl, I'm tired. You're tired too? Oh, okay. It's just, me and my son have been working on a high tunnel, especially. Crazy. You did? There's more to it that you'll get to see tomorrow. Me and my son got to work in the morning. We're going to do that about 7 o'clock in the morning. And then after we get that put up, we're stopping. Um, oh, okay. Well, we don't have that camper anymore. We sold it. We lived in it for a while and then we bought a house. You go, girl. You want to come do mine? That's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow after me and Mikey get through with things in the morning. Oh, Lord. Um, yep. Girl, I had been cleaning, but I need to do some more. I need to do some more washing tomorrow. Do some laundry. You gonna play some games? Games. I'm like, what? What? Okay. Oh, wow. That's what I've been doing. I've been throwing stuff away. No, crazy. He made a typo. He's not. Who's Nightcore? That's Micah. That's Mikey. He done come in here showing everybody. It's kind of hard to see on here, but he's blistered. Mikey, go play games. Tacos. Oh, God. Don't start with the tacos. But, you guys, I am working on getting all that stuff out of this garage. Okay. I'm trying to get this high tunnel done. So that way, anything else out there? Night, sissy. I love you. Layla's World is my sister. My real sister. Night core. Hey, night core, go get Cuckoo in. Hey, barking. He says, let me in. Them bugs is coming after me. uh, well, after we get these everything else out of the garage, I got some stuff that's on 2 tables in there, and it's all going to the garbage. I'm gonna be decluttering everything. If I haven't used it in the last few months, it's gone. Okay, it's leaving. Like I did my dishes. I went through my dishes. My mama was wanting some of them, so I got them packed up so I can take them to her. You swimming in mud, you go right ahead. But I don't know where you're getting the mud from because ain't no mud around here. As fast as it rains here, this ground sucks it up like nothing. Well, I'm like this. That garage has got to be cleaned. I can't handle it no more. Got to go. Um, Stuff here in my office. I've got this fireplace that's sitting in here, and my shelf that I have in here where I had all my um, for my seed starts. Those trays and that shelf is going out of here. Um, I'm like, it's got to go. Got to get it out of here because I have a hideaway bed that's supposed to come in here for my grandbabies, and it's got to go. Which I do have another little desk over here. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put it. Oh, okay. Well, I've got stuff up in the attic, but actually need to go through that attic and throw all that stuff away, or give it to my son and say, "Here, it's brand new stuff, but you don't want throw away." Yep. Well, my tiller out there ain't got no dirt on it. It's done been sprayed and put up. Oh Lord. Y'all, I'm gonna be taking me some Benadryl tonight so I can sleep. Well, I better not, cause my son won't be able to wake me up at 7 o'clock in the morning, and hopefully I get up, cause it's supposed to rain. I think tomorrow again, if I ain't mistaken. When they say partly cloudy, we wind up with rain. My my phone, I can't hear it when it rings. Dang microwave. Microwave. Y'all, I have got to go and get me a bath. So I'll be able to go to bed and get up in the morning and start all over. Well, I'll sit here and smoke a cigarette while y'all. She's a tractor, dang it. Hmm. Oh, okay. Lone Dog knows what he talking about, so he can take it. Cause I ain't in it. I can't do all that. I know simple stuff. Simple. That's me. I'm simple. I ain't in all of that. I don't know. That way y'all can James, you can have Lone Dog. He helps you. Well, Johnny had me up in here laughing so hard it's pitiful. Oh, okay. I can't wait till I get my girls. I get my grandbabies. And guys, I do not put my grandbabies on here. I do put my grandbabies on Facebook. Facebook. So my son and my daughter-in-law can see the girls. Um, and I take my pictures and post them for my grandbaby, my son and daughter-in-law, and my mom. Yep, that's true. Well, sometimes there's stuff that electrical stuff that I don't know too much about, but there is some things that I do know about, and I do know how to use my brain and make sure that there is no electricity going to that before I mess with it. Now I know they're ready to go shopping. I know Brandon done got that planned. He said you gotta take them shopping. Oh Lord. Well, oh Lord. His generation's doomed. Uh, Now I'm gonna tell you, I have had like my AC unit had to call somebody to come and replace my AC unit outside, and we had the unit inside replaced. We had to have water lines replaced in the house. Um, they had to run my water to this house because um, all of the water lines are under concrete. So they redone everything because I ain't doing it. I ain't. Well, hopefully my high tunnel withstands everything because by the time we get through with it, it's gonna have lots and lots and lots of weight to it. So, and it's in the ground, so it ain't going nowhere. Knock on wood. I'm gonna ask the good Lord to put a shield over that sucker. Protect it, please. But and I gotta go get some stuff for the girls. Other than I gotta get some other food stuff for the girls, like breakfast foods. Well, I have a cousin that's a lineman, and I've seen him go up them poles and do stuff on them things. And now he has his own business, and I'm like, I don't see how they do that. I mean, but they do. Yep, that's true. Yeah, and I need to get me one of those little small um, generator doohickeys to have on hand, so when the electricity goes out or anything, you got a way to um, add stuff and plug it up and like a generator. But because my husband had told me, he says we need to get some type of generator system, which he was looking at the one that they have at, I think it's Lowe's. But I think it runs off propane or something, gas. But I told my husband, you'd have to have a propane run to it because there's no gas here. Um, Everything's electrical. Electric, rather. I don't even have a basement. Now, I do have solar powered lights outside, around the house as backup, but I don't have any inside, you know. I got to get me some more flashlights. These flashlights I got, they just the kind that you put the batteries in, and those things are they are awful. Okay. Well, the one that they got at Lowe's that they're promoting is it's one that when your electricity pops goes off, this generator automatically pops on. It's not the one that you put the regular gas in. This takes like a butane or something. No, I ain't seen his laptop. Goodness. That's the reason we were talking about taking and getting some extra uh, things. Yeah, because we wanted to make sure that we have, like, say during the wintertime, we lose electricity. We want to make sure that we got something that we can fall back on so I don't lose everything in the high time. Um, um, I don't think so. I mean, I'm like this. He don't know his left from his right. Okay. Well, I'm like this. I ain't in it, but all I gotta say is I pray for everybody. That's all I can say. Just run the refrigerator and freezer. You're good. Yeah. I mean, but we were talking about it's a type of generator that pops on when your electricity goes off. It um keeps everything going in your house that's hooked up. That way it would automatically keep the heat going in the high tunnel. But I also can get some of those what they call what's those heaters that use that liquid stuff, the brown ones. You know what I'm talking about? Um, I don't know, James. Um, what's some things called? They they're those type of heaters that are round that you pour that stuff in them, and they burn. It's like a kerosene heater. Ain't that what it is? Kerosene heaters. I was thinking about getting some of them. Not propane. It's more. I think it because I don't want propane in the high tunnel. Um, well, I'm like this. Um, we all need to just pray that things change in the world. I know a lot of people don't want to believe in that, but I think prayers can be answered. That's true, James. Nobody knows. I mean, even the good Lord could come right now, and we would, you know. Hello, York. How are you doing? Welcome to the channel. Um, but I'm like this though. The good Lord could come right now. The world could end right now. We don't know. So, but all we can do is just keep our faith and don't stress out on things, guys, because worrying is not very good for you. Okay, a lot of stress is not. What's going on, and you basically just need to just prepare. That's all anybody can do. No, James, I ain't saying. I'm hushing. I'm gonna put it in God's hands. What goes on that part, and I'm gonna do what I'm gonna need to do down here. You know, prepare, do as much as I can, and take one day at a time. That's all anybody can do. Well, by the grace of God, it didn't happen. That's all I can say. But all right, guys. Well, I guess I'm gonna get off of here, and I've been on for 2 hours and 38 minutes. I'm fixing to go get me a bubble bath and go to bed. Yep, I know. All right, guys. I love y'all. Um, Take care. Stay safe, and prepare, guys. Grab that food, put it up, stockpile, put it up. Do what you can. Well, I look at it like this. We all will be fine. All right, guys. I love y'all. Good night. Until next time.